Hello and welcome to Group Call Data Authorization. Once Xporter on Demand is installed, we will only share your data with applications you have authorized. Each application that utilizes Xporter on Demand must be authorized separately, which allows you to control exactly what data is being shared on an application-by-application basis. So, for example, if your cashless catering solution needs access to your staff payroll information, but your homework management tool does not, then you will only grant access to the staff payroll for the cashless catering solution. Or if little Abby Smith in Year 7's parents don't see a problem with their daughter's data being sent to the homework management tool, but for some reason they don't trust the cashless caterers, you can share Abby's data only with the appropriate applications. Let's get started. Data authorization starts with an email with the subject invitation from the application name to sync your MIS data and complete your setup. If you have not received an email like this, please contact the application supplier who can invite you to share data through the Xporter on Demand management portal. Once you have your email, please click Begin Authorization. First, confirm you are the appropriate individual to authorize data sharing. If you're not, click No and fill out the details of the person at the school who is. The email will then be passed over to the person you nominate and they can continue the process. If you are the appropriate person, please select Yes and proceed. On the following page, if we were unable to automatically detect your MIS, please select the appropriate one from the drop-down list and click OK. This screen lists the data areas being shared. Please expand the areas for more detailed information on what is being shared. You can also review the application's data sharing agreement at any point during this process. If you are unsure why you are providing access to any of these data areas, please contact the application provider. If you are happy with all the data areas listed, please click Proceed to the next step. The following page lets you choose your data sharing mode. This is the method you wish to use to include or exclude individuals' data, like the aforementioned Abby Smith. If you do wish to make changes to the individuals included in your data feed to this application before any data is shared, please select the option to pause my feed after data authorization so I can control specifically whose information will be shared. Once you're happy with your choice, please proceed to next step. The final screen for authorization is the declarations. Please read and accept all three and click Authorize Sharing. Authorizing will take a couple of moments before you move on to the next step. If this is your first time authorizing an application on XOD, further setup may be required and you will be presented with instructions relevant to your MIS. These instructions will vary as each MIS has its own unique requirements, and if you use a non-cloud-based MIS such as Sim7, you will be asked to book a date and time when one of our installation team can contact you to complete the installation. Also, your Group Call School Portal user credentials have been emailed to you now. Please note, if you are an existing Xporter user, you will skip the installation step. The final screen will confirm all steps taken and give you the option to log into the Group Call School portal where you can adjust the individuals included in your data feeds and get an overview of whom you are sharing data with. Or you have the option to go to the application website. If you want to manage the individuals included in your data feed for any application you are sharing data with, please select Login to School Portal or go to https://manage.groupcall.com and log in using the credentials emailed to you when you authorized. Once logged in, select GDPR, then GDPR Data Controls. If this is the first time you're accessing this area, the data sharing authorization screen will pop up and you must agree to share your school's basic personal data with Group Call in order for us to manage your opt-ins and opt-outs. Once you accept the agreement, the system will pull the appropriate data from your MIS and display this table. As we are currently using the opt-out method, the table lists all individuals currently included in the data feed, and we can select those we want to exclude by clicking the checkbox here, and we can add notes in the comment box. You can also search by name, reg group, or year group to find the specific individuals you want to exclude. When you're happy with your exclusions, click Save Changes. Congratulations, data authorization is now complete. Before we go, I'll just quickly show you a couple more features of the individual data controls. If you are sharing data with multiple applications, you can switch between them using this drop-down menu. If you wish to switch an application from opt-out to opt-in mode, or vice versa, please select Change Sharing Mode. A message will appear explaining how the new mode will work and also warning you that this action will clear all existing changes to your current list. This means even if you switch again back to your original sharing mode, you will need to set up your inclusions again. Once the sharing mode is switched to opt-in, you can see now all individuals are not included by default, and selecting someone will include them in the data feed. You now know everything you need to manage your group call data sharing in a GDPR environment. If you have any further questions, please contact our support team on 020-8506-6100 or email support@groupcall.com.